Hello and welcome to Empowered Wellness with Sheetal. I'm so happy that you're joining me for this week's guided meditation. And today we continue our chakra meditation series. Today is our second day, so we will be focusing on sacral chakra. Swadhisthana is the Sanskrit name for that chakra. And if you're not familiar with Swadhisthana chakra, sacral chakra, or the chakras in general, I have some meditations I did previously, and you can look back to those meditations where I give a little more explanation on the characteristics and the correlations for each chakra. And I'll actually have a link at the end of this video where you can go back and check that one out if you like. But for today, we're going to continue with the intention of working with a particular feeling or quality associated with sacral chakra. And words we know have meaning, but they also hold vibration. And so when we can tap into the frequency or vibration of a word, a quality, then we can tune ourselves to that same frequency. And that's what we're going to do with our sacral chakra today, is tune into the quality, the frequency of a particular word that describes sacral chakra. And that word today is going to be joy. I recently read a description of sacral chakra that I thought was really short and sweet, succinct. And that was that our second chakra, our sacral chakra, offers us direct access to flow, flexibility, and fun. And so when we have a balanced Swadhisthana chakra, we are able to go with the flow. We're able to have the emotional intelligence that helps us adapt with whatever comes our way and be flexible with whatever circumstance we're experiencing. And it also allows us to understand pleasure and experience pleasure and joy and fun in a healthy way. And so we do so without attachment, we do so without guilt. And that's where some of that emotional intelligence comes in with a balanced sacral chakra, is to be able to really give ourselves permission to have fun, to enjoy the pleasures of life, to do so with healthy boundaries and with great emotional intelligence. Um, and in that way, we're able to go with the flow and be flexible. And so the specific quality, as I said, that we're going to focus on today in our meditation is that of joy, of really tapping into the feeling, the frequency of joy. I feel like right now, with so many challenges in the world, that we may feel that there is no space for joy. Or maybe if we are experiencing fun and pleasure and joy, we might feel guilty for doing that because there's so many others that are experiencing hardship. And so we have to remember that when we raise our vibration by tuning ourselves to these high frequency feelings, that we're not only helping ourselves and raising our vibration as individuals, but we're also tapping into the collective and helping to raise the collective vibration of all of us. And so we help not only ourselves, we help our families, our communities, and our world. So if this sounds good to you, I invite you to get settled in and let's start our meditation on sacral chakra. So as usual, we'll get started by getting settled into a comfortable seat. If you're in a chair, uncross your legs and bring your feet flat against the floor. Make sure you're comfortable. Allow your arms to be resting on armrests or at your thighs. And if you're sitting on the floor, use any supports you need to feel upright, lifted, and comfortable. And so I invite you to close your eyes and just begin by noticing your physical body, noticing if you're holding on to any tension or engaging certain parts of your body that don't require engagement right now. feeling the weight of your body settling down into your seat, feeling grounded, steady, secure, and safe. Allowing the upper body to feel supported and lifted. And once the physical body feels more at ease, feels settled and supported, I invite you to take your awareness inward to your breath. Observe the flow of breath in and out. And find a nice steady rhythm, a nice smooth flow, even breath in, even breath out. And once you establish that smooth, steady flow of breath, I invite you to go even a little further inward, taking your awareness deep into your body in that space right around the sacrum, right below the navel. And as you rest your awareness there below the navel at the sacral region, I invite you to think of something that brings you great joy. And maybe there's a memory of a time when you were really enjoying yourself, having so much fun. Or maybe there's a particular circumstance, relation, person, pet, something that you can think of that right away fills you with joy, that fills you with a feeling of fun, of light-hearted pleasure. Something that you give yourself permission to truly enjoy, without any guilt, without any attachment. Perhaps it's a particular activity, a hobby, a skill. Whatever it is for you, tune into that right now. And then use that to create the feeling of joy within your body. And specifically, feel that joy in that space at your sacral chakra region, right below the navel, right around the sacrum. Bring that feeling of joy into that space. Breathe that joy in and out of that space at your swadhisthana chakra, your second chakra region. Can you feel the joy? Can you feel yourself filling up with pleasure, allowing yourself to enjoy that feeling of pleasure, allowing yourself to have fun, noticing how when we connect to those feelings, when we connect to our inner joy, how we can not only feel really good inside, but we can radiate that feeling out into the world as well. So let's rest our awareness in that space of sacral chakra and savor joy, the feeling, the frequency, the vibration of joy. As you're doing this, if you observe any other emotions or thoughts come into play, maybe even those of guilt, of lack, of wishing, of attachment, it's okay. Acknowledge that it's happening. Acknowledge that that's what's arising for you. And then just breathe. Breathe fully and deeply into that space, into those arising thoughts and feelings. And see if you can just bring yourself back to that memory of joy, to that thought, that feeling. Once again, creating the feeling of joy in that space as you continue to breathe. Coming back to it as often as you need to. And then savoring it for as long as you can in that space. That space of sacral chakra below the navel, around the sacrum. Settling joy in that space. Holding joy in that space. Vibrating joy in that space. And then radiating joy from that space. Use visualization if that works for you. Visualize that joy. What does that joy look like as you hold it at your sacral chakra? It could be a specific image, or it could be abstract. It could be colors. It could be textures. There is no right or wrong. And then what does it feel like? And what does it look like to radiate that joy from your sacral chakra out into the world? Visualize that as well. Sitting with joy in this moment. Radiating joy in this moment. Let's bring completion to this meditation by taking 3 big, full, smooth breaths in and out. And on the exhale, sigh out, sound out, and send out that joy. Nice breath in. Two more at your own pace. Bringing your hands to your heart space, bowing to your heart space. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you that is love, light, peace, and joy. And when you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. So I hope you felt the joy deep within you in that space of sacral chakra that vibrates with joy when it's balanced, that vibrates with fun. And I hope that you can continue to tap into that space, especially when you need that joy, when you need that lighthearted fun. Know that it's there within you. Know that you can just take some time to bring awareness to that space and to connect with that feeling whenever you need to. And then when we connect to it and we feel good, we can then share it. We can radiate that joy out into the world as well. So I thank you for your energy, your presence, your time. And until next time, be well.